Alrighty, welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. And I just want to explain the little mess that's over there because it used to be out on the porch, but part of it is a bird seed, and I had no idea that squirrels like everything with those little teeth, and so they gnawed through the screen on both sides of my porch to get to that bird seed. So now virtually everything has been brought in, so there's just so much I can cover. In fact, my cat has ripped up my antiques over here, so I try and not offend your eyeballs with that going down there. So that said, ignore the surroundings and we'll focus in on ourselves in stress relief yoga. Finding a comfortable position, and if you can, cross your legs. Press down and out. We want to expand the body, not fall into ourselves. The same here. Let's grow a little taller while we root down. Don't let the shoulders rise just because you've stretched in the middle. And even though we want to walk around with our nose up there high, proud, at this moment we're turning just a tad into ourselves. So the chin dips a little bit so that the breath on the exhale goes into yourself. Let's take the first finger and thumb and we'll do the square breathing. This is practiced by Navy SEALs as well as worked on and developed and studied by the Mayo Clinic. It has the effect of increasing our lung capacity and calming us down. So we breathe in through the nose for 4, hold it for 4, exhale for 4, hold it at the base of the exhale for 4, and then repeat the whole process. Ideally, you would close your eyes, so do what feels comfortable. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have you take 2 more breaths, just a long inhale and a deeper exhale. And after your second breath, open up your eyes. Stretch out the fingers and feel the air on your hand as you're lifting it up, inhaling up. Let your fingers connect up above. You look back some in your screen up above. And then exhale down. Heart center here. Press firmly. And let's set an intention. Maybe of just being honest and accepting of ourselves. Once that happens, now is just fine. And then let the hands come down. Inhale them up. And exhale them down. Let's take them up again. Flick the palms and stretch high. Bring it back behind your head if you can without arching your back. So you're just working with the top of your body here. And then open the hands and we'll twist to the right. Look over your shoulder. Turn the head to look over the left. Only let your eyes look to the right. While your eyes are looking to the right, bring that right arm up. So it should be in the peripheral gaze of your eyes. Bring it down and take your head over to the left sideways. Reaching up to fold over. Alternate ways of doing this, remember, are just letting the hand rest on the head. You still get the side open if you don't want to go all the way back, or using your block to come down and relax there. And so let's open up and then inhale over. And exhale out. Once more. Inhale over. Exhale out. Take the shoulders up to the ears and press them down. Inhale the arms up, twist to the left, release, look over your left shoulder. Turn the head to look over the right. Let your gaze go to the left. Now this is important that your eyes have the same stretching and angles that your body does. So you're looking to the left and you will see your left arm in that peripheral vision there. Setting it down to take your head over to the right. And then reaching up and folding in the way that's comfortable for you today. Keep that right hip down and open. Inhaling over. Exhaling open. And inhaling. And exhale, take the shoulders up to the ears and press them down. Hands come on and we'll loop around. Once forward and once the other way. Take your inside foot out for the cellular breath. Now with the cellular breath, we engage the 3 locks in the body. There are more than 3 locks, but the 3 major locks we're working with are the throat lock, the belly or abdominal lock, and the pelvic lock. So let's bring the arms up, developing our breath, and we're going to bathe all those organs with all the air that we don't normally take in just talking and moving around. Stretch back for the biceps. And now bring them up, and here's where you take your long, deep inhale. Inhale. Lock it in. Thumbs down. Or as you loosen your 3 locks until you come all the way up, all the air is out, and inhale the shoulders up and press them back down. Let's come up onto all fours. Here. Have your blocks move by. Fingers are spread. Don't have your knees too close together. Remember, they should be under the, or in a line of the wrists or the thumbs as well. And we'll cat-cow. Belly drops, head up. Inhale. Keep those collarbones wide. Exhale to round. Inhale up. Exhale round. Inhale up. Curl the toes under and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale up. Exhale, round and press back. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let the head drop. And pedal a little bit, stretching out the hamstrings. We're not going to stay here. You're just using this pose as a transition back down to the ground. Stretch out your right leg. Cross it over to the left. Reach that left arm up. And then bring it down. Take the leg up and bend it. Kick it up. Inhale. And then set it through for the exhale. Inhale, come up and back bend. Exhale down. Don't scrape the mat. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's curl under the back foot. Come up to a lunge, left hand down, right arm up. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down, and both knees are back. Let's stretch back to parallel knee child's pose, stretching out the arms, keeping space under the underarm here. Take a breath. And then spinal roll up, elbows are back, and press through up into cobra. And then press on back. Spinal roll, and come up. And then let's come back to all fours. Realign, wrists under shoulders, toenails press down, and stretch back the left. So get through those 205 bones in the foot. You're pressing back a bit and take it over to the right. And then lift up the right arm. And bring it down. Take the leg back, kick it up, and step it through. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. curl the toes under, lift, and open up the left. And then let's bring the hand down and step back to your downward facing dog. Take the heels to the right. Press back. Onto the balls of the feet, heels to the left. Press back. Look towards your hands and let's walk up to the hands. Forward fold, flat back, and inhale up. Exhale down. Adjust the screen. Standing here in mountain. Bring your arms up. And over to the right. Come back up. Over to the left. Coming up and a back bend. And then come straight all the way back down to the ground. Back to all fours. Shift your hips left and right. Let's take the hands around. So press back and the other back. Flip, press down. Make sure your thumb is also down the fire finger. Flip the other one. And curl your toes under, pressing back, downward facing dog. Let's lift that right leg up. Step it through. Heel down and left arm up. Step back. Lift the left one up. Step it through. Heel down and the right arm comes up. Take it down and step back. Collapse triangle for the hips. So reach your leg up, bend it, pull it into the chest, and it's going out to the left. Just take it out, crisscross legs. You can stay here or put your heel down if it's up and reach up. And then come back. Take a breath in between. Lift your left. Bend it. Draw it in close to the belly, close to the chin. Roll forward, take it to the right. Crisscross legs. Stay there. If you feel comfortable, put your heel down and reach up your right arm. Hand comes down and take a moment breathing here using downward facing dog as a resting pose before we go into pigeon. So we'll lift up the right once again, bringing it forward till your right knee comes by your right wrist for pigeon pose. I'm going to move back here. This is the pose some people like, others don't. I'm neutral on it for various reasons. It's not for everyone. Some people don't get down because of the structure of their hips. Others sink too much into it. So let's Acknowledge the pose for what it is with your body, and you can stay up if you'd like, or you can bring yourself down onto a block or onto your mat. You can keep your toes tucked or relax the leg down. And let's take a few breaths here. The idea of taking these breaths is that you relax the muscles, the tension. This pose is sometimes used in yin, which holds a pose for 3 to 5 minutes. And the idea is you get into different parts of the fascia and different parts of the tissue by holding it long. So you decide yourself, do you want to stay longer in this pose? Otherwise, let's take that back leg around for the spinal twist. So one of the things to think about is where this left foot is here. If you have it way back, it may be harder in the twist with the right arm up, coming behind that knee to reach down to touch your foot. And so what we're doing is we're pressing against the knee, pulling up so we can use our body to help us do a deeper twist, one piece against the other. Let go of this and turn to the right, open twist. Come back for the IT band. Release, so take the outside of your foot, pull it a little bit to the right, and you can lift up your left arm if you like. So if you're using a belt or strap, have it nearby. We're going to cross over, bring the knee up to the head, release it, and you've got your left hand holding your foot. So if you have a belt and you want, you're going to put the belt here, and we're moving ourselves back down to the ground, stretch out the other leg. Open out to the left. Keep your right foot flexed. Bringing it up. And you only need to go a wee bit across the midline because we've already done that IT band stretch. Bring that leg up. Let your ankle go one way, then the other way. We're coming back to seated. How are we getting up? You're going to hold onto your leg. If you have your straps, you can pull yourself with your strap. Hold wherever you think is best available. You can be holding your toe. That's good for you, or fine. Let's just bring ourselves up, cross the leg over, and bend back like we had before, but this time let one knee fall over the other for cow's head. So you've got your left knee over your right. Right arm's going to come up as close to the head as we can bring it. Left arm is either at the waist or holding hands here. If you want to expand this motion, bring yourself a little bit forward over the front legs. Any pain, any gasp, immediately stop the pose. That is gasp, G-A-S-P, gasp. Let's release where we are. Release the legs. Keep your hands back and lift up to boat pose. Bent legs are straight. Take a moment. And then bring them down. Now we're going to come back up to standing to do the other side. And I'd like you to try without your hands. It takes practice, so if it's not there right away, it doesn't matter. But it is something you want to develop over time. More important than doing fancy arm balances or something else is just rising up with a minimum of help from the ground. So let's give ourselves a little momentum here. Rock forward, come up, inhaling up. And exhale down so we can go into pigeon on the other side. Bring the arms up, inhale up. Take the right leg back, back bend here. Take it behind the other leg and come to the left. Take the left leg back, stretch back. Take it behind the other and bend to the side. Once again, this time that swan dive all the way down. Forward fold, swan dive to the ground. Come up to a flat back. Lengthen your spine and then come down again. Left leg lifts up. Roll forward. Left knee to left wrist, stretching out the right. And you're in your pigeon pose. You can take a glance back, make sure the leg is coming out of the hip. Actually, one of the reasons I like to curl my toes over is it doesn't put any pressure on my knee putting it down on the mat. So everybody's different reasons. But if you want to put your foot down, your toenails down to relax your foot, that's also fine. There aren't as many hard and fast rules as you might believe. So find your way down to sleeping pigeon. Deepen your breath so that the muscles and bones and fascia release here. Let's start to bring ourselves up. Take that back leg, swing it around in front. Left arm comes up and outside. Press against it. And if you can, take the hand down to the foot. So your foot's out there by your knee. That's what makes it a little bit more accessible. And then press hard so you can turn to the right. If it doesn't go down there, you can always keep your hand up. And then let's turn for the open twist to the left. Come back up. IT band. Stretch out. Take it forward. Cross at the wrists. Release the left arm. And this is where we can find our way onto our backs. With or without your belt. So you've got your belt, you can put it around. You can hold the toe if that's there. Underneath, wherever you want. And let's find our way down onto our backs. Stretch out the other leg. Flex your standing leg, which is the left. Open out to the right. Remember, every stretch releases resolving, which helps reduce inflammation within the body. reducing inflammation in the body. We also reduce it in the mind, in the brain. Let's bring it up and take it just a little bit across the midline. We've already done the IT band stretch. Take it up, ankle around one way, then the other way. We're not doing the sciatic stretch because pigeon that we did on the floor is the same pose, but with our body in a different perspective. Sciatic, we're on our backs. Pigeon, we're on our stomachs or we're on our fronts. Let's bring ourselves back to seated. Step across the straight leg and bend it back. One knee over the other. Sit tall. Left arm comes back, close to the head, down the spine. Right arm at the waist or reaching up to touch. And let's bend forward if that's what you did on the other side. It deepens this shoulder. It deepens everything. So if it's not for you, don't worry about it. And then coming up, let's release everything down. And come back into our boat pose. Taking it here. Bringing it down, we'll go out to the side. A bigger boat, the yacht. Take both up. And then bring them together. And inhale up, flat back. Exhale over with your collarbones going towards your feet. Inhale up, let's round, so pull the belly button in and up, top of the head down. And up. Once more, flat back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Stretch the legs out and give them a shake. Coming up to standing. So we've already tried to do it without hands. You can do it without hands again. This time we can just press ourselves up with our hands if you'd like and come to standing. No point overdoing this, is stress relief. So we're going into a little sequence of warrior one, warrior two, chair pose, an eagle, and then warrior three. Let's start with the right foot front and the left one back. Warrior one. For the most part, this front leg is going to stay where it is, the foot staying where it is. Inhale, and then exhale to your warrior two. Flip the palm to reverse warrior two. And then we're coming to side angle down to the ground. So you might want your block here, or just bring your hand to the ground and the other one up. Come back up, warrior two. Tilt, warrior one. Front leg stays the same. Chair pose. Bring the hands down. Turn to the side. And the right leg is going into eagle. So you're picking up the right and taking it across the left. You can double wrap if you like, or just let it hang out. Left arm comes over right for eagle arms. Keep those arms tight. They're going to help you with the balance as you take this right leg out back, pulling it back, pulling the arms forward, 2 directions, warrior 3. And then bring it down and release. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's take the left. Left foot forward, right one back. So have your block, if you're using it nearby, inhaling up. Exhaling, open to warrior 2. Reversing your warrior. And then coming to side angle. Trying to look, but I really don't see you, so be careful not to roll over on the back foot onto the arch. Keep that arch going. Press back up, warrior 2. Back to warrior 1. Into your chair pose. Turn here. This time, left goes over, right comes over. Release that. Use those arms, pulling out to your warrior 3. And bring it down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. We have time for the triangle poses, so let's do that. Come back to your warrior 2, right foot front, hips square, facing away from the knee for warrior 2. Straighten the right leg and start to shift rightward. Bring the arm down. So let's use a block here, and you can use it at its highest position inside your foot so that you can press back. And then come up and reverse your warrior, your triangle, and then float right back because your body knows where to go. It was just right there. Look up at your left hand and release that. Bring both feet forward, still be holding your block. Reach out with this block and bring yourself down. Press back towards the heels. Block comes in the left hand as you come up. Turn the left foot. Reaching forward. We're doing it with the block on the high part, so you'll have it like this. Reach forward and bring it down. Remember, keep pressing back against that visible wall. Watch the arch on the right foot. Let's come up and reverse. And let your body find its way back. Leave the block and come up, both toes forward, hands behind it. Just a minimal of a back bend there. And then toe, heel, toe, heel. Let's bring ourselves down to the mat. We'll do a bridge pose before Shavasana. So you're lying on your back. Elbows are pressed against the ribs. Bring your knees up and lift your hips up. Let's hold this for our square breath. So breathe in 1, 2, 3. Or hold 1, 2, 3. Or release 1, 2, 3. Or and hold 1, 2, 3. Let your body down for 4. Pull the knees into the chest. Hands on the knees, let's stir them around, going one way and then the other way. Keep them together. Both knees fall to the right. You look to the left. Bringing them up, both go to the left and you look to the right. And then you're ready for Shavasana. Stretch out your legs. Relax your body, relax your hands. Soften your brow from inside. Soften your jaw by separating the teeth. Hips are open, and that's the third major place we carry stress, so they're relaxed. Your shoulders are against the ground. Nothing else to do but inhale and exhale. And as always, I will leave you in Shavasana if you wish to stay in longer. Otherwise, after a few more breaths, I'll be taking you out of it. In the way that we come out of Shavasana, it's just a wiggle of the fingers, a wiggle of the toes, bending the knees back. And for gentle or stress relief yoga, it's often nice to turn to the left, which is the quieter, cooler side. Bring yourself into that fetal position. And then help yourself get up. Hands come together. Take your energy in. Share it. Gather it up. Bring it up. Gain more from something outside, beyond, bigger than yourself, and pull it down. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. From the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you for sharing your practice, your time, your emotions, your spirit with me. Namaste. And so until next time, have a lovely week.